Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackle.
In the city! Now that looks a decent ball. Richards promptly onto that, and that is that.
Quintero. Chiesa. Has a look and plays it forward.
And here's En-Nesyri.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Good ball, good take.
He is through here.
He is just caressing the ball. Elvedi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aubameyang is firing after that one. He's had it taken off him. Now it's En-Nesyri. He shifted it to the flank. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Quarter of an hour played. Neymar.
En-Nesyri.
And he's found a way. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
En-Nesyri!
Marco Verratti. Oh, super find. Chiesa.
Juan Quintero.
Look at the space.
Takes a shot!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Aubameyang finds himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in plenty of space here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Calafiori receives it in a wide position. "15 minutes till half-time. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Savinho. He's got away. He's had a shot!
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Great vision.
That looks a good ball through.
Now can he find it? And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And that's a good ball.
Can he finish?
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Aubameyang. Juan Quintero. Kies, he gets big. He will be livid with himself.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Vecino. Now it's Savinho. Marco Verratti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quintero. David.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And here's Quintero. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Quality ball. Lovely, now then.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And this is Neymar.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking to play and tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's played it long. That's really well cleared. Tries to play it through. Now it's David. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely intercepted. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
And the finish!
Alvedi gets good distance on it. And it's Verratti. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's En-Nesyri. Shot could be on. He has found the way through.
Great chance! He scored!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit off.
There's the shot!
Danger averted for now. Trippier. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Savinho. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vecino. Now it's Savinho. That's going to go a long way. And he's away. David. Good driving run. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Oh, that's superb. Marco Verratti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Chiesa. And it's Verratti. And Verratti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name, aims beyond the defence. Marco Verratti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Savinho. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Marco Verratti. That's good play. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Neymar. Calafiori. Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar voted man of the match and deservedly.